they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back-to-back carries here. A second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Go, black, 95. Ready?
Play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Goes to the hurry up here.
Second and 10.
Hut.
38-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Escapes the pocket. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of them. That's no gain on that play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Has it downfield, working the left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing this one back to the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Nick's off the play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
79 Broncos. Tag.
Play fake. It's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll run here on first down. And they'll push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to the well again. He stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, here's Nix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
They'll come out throwing. Headed out right. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19.
Here we go. 10 black. Black shot. Blaster, stay.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll put everything he's got behind it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. He's out in the clear. And he's going to score a pick six for Dallas.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Hut. Yellow. Hut.
Finds his man. It's DeMario Douglas. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
52.
The Steelers, first down.
On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Toss play, short side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. They're going to try and throw here. On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you just...
Oh, it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Has this at the 6. Spins out of one stop. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. This is cut downfield by Horn. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
No luck there. Land that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, right?
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
To the air on 3rd and long. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
60 red. 60 red. Steel, black. Six, red. Smash, red. Ready?
4th down, pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They have Sanchez out to boot it away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. They'll down this one a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fielded at the 11. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
On the set.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Hustle.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 15.
Striker, 3-3. Hut, hut.
1st down, play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Ready. Set, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Leo Chanel makes the play.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hold on, set. I got it. Ready. My name is Hudson.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Man, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
And this is Coates. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 16-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. To the outside. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession of the football. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline, trying to cover.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
Bombers.
Knicks from the gun. And that's line football. It is bouncing near the goal line. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Pulled in at the 20. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go. Back to 60, trap 60.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Throw is looking for Mason Taylor. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. recovery now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground again with Johnson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Quick pass, right side, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
They'll run with Johnson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Steelers, 7.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
He doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Ready.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Lobs this deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hold it ready.
down
19
and
tight.
10.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to try another deep one here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Taking out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They pitch it out to him here. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 1-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Bombers. 11. Check.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 12. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Steelers 17. Landon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Shoots another one. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Right up the gut. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They give it to him again. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
37. Hold on, son.
Here's the long back on the handoff. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Hold on, son.
Back-to-back carries here. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here.
11-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Nix. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. With a point after. Here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys go up by 19.
36. Steelers 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. He dodged the tackle. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33. Back to work after throwing the pick. Going with the screen to Johnson. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
And the Steelers first down.
To throw here on 1st down. Jump off, caught by his back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Throwing it on 2nd down. He rolls to his right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And a nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's the throw. Cut near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect for your teammates.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Free play here. Let's see what he does. And And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on third.
Here we go, set. 70s, go.
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're gonna have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. He's keeping it, he's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. There's a sense that everyone here just saw something incredibly rare, Brock. 2 safeties by one team in the same game. And we talk about this often, partner. It takes a village up here. We've got stats, we've got spotters, we've got researchers, and our researchers telling us that it has happened just over 20 times in league history.
And that's a lot of games played. I'm not about to do the math on the percentage of games for 2, but I know this clearly was an exception, and even more so, clearly this defense has been exceptional to do it today.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. Here's the tackle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And it's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Cowboys are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to the well again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here we go. There's one final shot. Flushed out of the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.